Hey everyone, happy Friday. Come join me live as we make a double batch of meatloaf. Why are we making a double batch of meatloaf? Because I am on a mission to teach you guys how to save time and money in the kitchen. So sometimes we just want to cook once and eat twice. So today, that's why I decided to make a double batch of meatloaf with some potatoes and some Brussels sprouts, things that I just kind of had laying around my house. And we're going to use our new deluxe stand mixer to make the meatloaf. I thought, I saw someone use their stand mixer for meatballs the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that video. And I was like, oh my God, that is so brilliant, because then you don't have to get your hands in there and it's just going to be super, super easy. So if you're already going to make one loaf of meatloaf, why not double it up with 2 pounds of ground beef, ground turkey, whatever you prefer, and just bake them both at the same time and add your potatoes, everything right in one pan. So this is a 1-pan meal. It's going to go in the oven and bada bing, bada boom, dinner is done. So let me know below if you love meatloaf, yes or no. And as always, let me know if you're catching this live or in replay. Make sure you fill out the form above and make sure you share this video so you can be one of my weekly prize winners as well. All right, so let me know. Do we love meatloaf? Yes or no? So in here, I have 2 pounds of ground beef already in here. Okay, we're going to add 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Let me know if you have, I know some people have like secret ingredients in their meatloaf, so let me know if that is you. We got 2 eggs. We're going to add those in here. All right. We have about 2/3 of a cup of milk. It adds a little bit of moisture. Or what you can also do, what I do for my meatballs, is if you have old stale bread, let it out, leave it out and let it dry, especially like Italian bread or Kaiser rolls, and then you soak it in some milk and what is it called? Re-moisten it, right? And then you can add that in there, and that's really good as well. We need a little splash, about 2 teaspoons of, I don't know who came up with this name, Worcestershire sauce, whatever that is, right? And then you could add a fresh onion. My family's not that big of onions. I really didn't want to add chunky onions. So I'm going to add a little bit of our 3 onion rub right here, okay? And then we're going to add a little bit of ketchup just to give it a little bit of moisture. So right here, I have a 1/4 cup of ketchup. And then we're going to need a little bit more to brush the outside, right? So I learned that when I made my first American meatloaf, and I was like, I thought it was a little weird to brush the outside with ketchup, but then I realized it created like this caramelized coating, and it was actually really good. It was like a sweet, salty thing, right? But you can also use, just a little tip, if you're making 2 meatloaves, you could brush one with ketchup, you could brush one with teriyaki sauce or barbecue sauce, just to kind of switch up the flavor a little bit, okay? So we're gonna add some salt here, about a teaspoon or so, some pepper. You could always season it more or less depending on how you like it, okay? So if you haven't told me yet in the comments, let me know if you love meatloaf, yes or no. My voice does not want to cooperate today. All right, and then all we're gonna do is just whip this up. So we're just gonna press down on our new deluxe stand mixer, which by the way, oh my goodness. I do feel like I'm coming down with something, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But our deluxe stand mixer right here, if you can see it, has like a pre-programmed kind of setting. So I love it on Sunday when I make my Sunday German crusty rolls. I can just hit knead and it goes for 8 minutes and then it stops. But it doesn't just go at 8 minutes for the same movement. It goes for 8 minutes and it starts slow and then it speeds up and then it slows down. And I love that I can just walk away. So we are going to turn this into, first we got to turn it on. So it's got a little switch. Oh, I should plug it in. Let me go plug it in. That would help, right? All right, there we go. Now it's making noise. Okay, and then we're just going to hit mix and it's just going to go for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It probably won't even need that long, okay? So let me come say hi a little closer, see who's joining us live today. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Karen. Hello, it looks like we got some Germany in the house. Hello, Deutschland. You love meatloaf, awesome. Yes, I think there's 2 types of people, but I mean, a meatloaf, a meatball, right? They're like so good. So Jody says purple is my color. Oh, thanks. You know, I'm trying to wear some stuff that's been in my closet, and I'm trying to go through some of my clothes. So thank you for that. Okay, so here is my little hack that I came up with today, because this says you should put it in, you know, either your regular loaf pan and then it makes this giant meatloaf, or you should form it into 2 meatloaves and then save one for another day. You can even freeze it. So I decided to use my very big, large 9x13 enamel cast iron and turn it into like a dump meal, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I'm a busy mom and I need to like get dinner on the table and put it all in one pan, preferably. So over here, this is the 9x13. This is the turkey one for Thanksgiving, an Easter ham. It is heavy. This is cast iron. This probably weighs, I don't know, but it's quite heavy. So if you have like arthritis or something, it's not for you. So I dumped in some fresh Brussels sprouts because we love Brussels sprouts. My husband's like, they're like mini cabbages. I'm like, yeah, check it out, right? But my husband loves them, Marco loves them, so let me know if you love them. I think there's 2 types of people in the world for those 2. You either love them or you don't. By the way, you know what I love? For those of you guys that have been following me for years, I used to have my KitchenAid up behind me, the little pink one, right? You probably know. I don't know what I was thinking buying a pink KitchenAid 10 years ago, but it's what it is. And I would always have to drag it down from my cupboard, and it would always be lopsided because a KitchenAid is top heavy. So every time I tried to pick it up, it was like this whole thing. Versus this, you can pick up super easy and move because it's bottom heavy. Okay, so of course we need some carbs in here, so we're going to add some potatoes into our dish. So I already rinsed up my potatoes, and we're just going to literally wedge them with our veggie wedger. Super quick and easy. You can peel yours if you want. You could go ahead and peel yours and just get them in here, line it up, bam, and we're just gonna throw them in here with our meatloaf. So I love this. I don't know, do you guys like love this when you can get everything done in one pan? While that cooks, I can clean up my kitchen and like dinner is done. I don't know, I just like love stuff like that rather than 50,000 pots and pans, right? So yeah, the veggie wedger is really good for onions. If I had an onion, I'd probably add an onion, like little wedge onion. You could do carrots, you know, whatever. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Okay, it looks like our meat is all mixed up. So here we go. By the way, there's only 2 ways to get this new stand mixer right now, and I know I've had many people that already got one. I'm so excited for them. So you can get one as a consultant. You can earn it for free if you join Pampered Chef this month. Today's the last day, and I have a special coupon for 25% off just for you. So you can message me a coupon and I'll send it to you, but it's only available today, okay? Today is the last day for 25% off, and it comes with the paddle too. So the KitchenAid one, you have to buy the paddle separate, right? So yeah, and then you can earn the stand mixer for free. So we got this all mixed up. We're gonna form this into like a patty, not a patty, a loaf. So, and like I said, you could, you know, if you have a big family or whatever, you could totally make this into 1 loaf. I'm going to turn this into 2. Heck, you can turn it into meatballs, okay? It doesn't really matter. All right, let me get some gloves real quick. I forgot to prep my gloves. Now, if I wasn't going live, I probably wouldn't wear gloves, but I don't want to waste my time washing my hands and all that fun stuff, right? So yeah, don't forget, let's see, Debbie says, I cook 2 meatloaves and then freeze one. I love that. Yes, 1-pan meals are the best. Debbie says, yay. German people are saying lecker, which is delicious, right? My mac and cheese pan. Yes, this is a big pan. It's 9x13. But it's really deep, right? So you can make a nice deep lasagna in it. You can make, you know, 2 pounds of pasta in it. So if you have a, you know, big family or you like to cook once and eat twice, then this pan is definitely for you, okay? You definitely want to get that. So here we go. And I will tell you, I'll be honest, I'm not a big cast iron fan. I just don't want to deal with how to take care of it. I know it's easy. I know. I just haven't ventured into it. I have them all. Don't worry. I got them all. But I don't mind the enamel cast iron because it's easy to clean and I don't have to worry about it being wet and all the things, right? So we're just gonna lay this baby right here. So this pan was on sale, I think in November for like Thanksgiving. So if you have this pan, it is more than just turkey and ham. But if you have it and you're making like an Easter ham or something, you definitely wanna get it out. So form it into like a little loafy loaf, whatever. We got a little baby one, a little bigger, who cares? All go in the same place, right? Okay, but this is a great way to feed a big crab. All right, so by the way, if anybody here is part of one of the virtual parties that are being hosted right now, make sure you comment and tag your host so they know they caught this video live or in replay. Sometimes it's easier to go down here if it's like a hard potato and then finish it off. So I love the wedger, makes it easy, same sizes. I'm not a real chef, so if I try to do this without a tool like this, they're all lopsided, right? So this just makes it a little easier. All right, so we're gonna finish up these potatoes. What do you like to eat with meatloaf? Mashed potatoes, probably, right? A lot of people love mashed potatoes. I just, honestly, I didn't want to cook one more thing. I just want to get it all in the oven and then put it on the dinner table and be done. Although I cook for a living, that doesn't mean that I like to cook every single day. Sometimes I'm like, here you go, there's leftovers, go eat them, right? Or you know what we have at our house? I don't know what do you guys call it? We call it fend for yourself. Mommy doesn't feel like cooking. Fend for yourself, have whatever you want. You want to eat ramen? Go for it. You want to eat a bowl of cereal for dinner? Fine. You're not going to starve just because I don't cook dinner once a day, right? You want to have peanut butter and jelly? Sure. What do you guys call it? I call it fend for yourself. Like mommy doesn't feel like cooking. Actually, my kids are excited because then Gigi goes and gets ramen for the most time, and Marco does too. So they love it. Okay, so look at that. I got like 6 potatoes in here. It fits so much. This pan fits so much. It's nice and deep. You are like Italian, right? You make a big pot of lasagna, la lasagna bella grande. Then this is a good pan. Baked pasta, all that stuff. Oops. Okay, so we're just gonna brush it with some ketchup, and then in the oven it goes. And look how easy this was, okay? Literally, I've been on live for 12 minutes, okay? So I like it when I always tell people like dinner doesn't have to be complicated. It really doesn't. If you work and you're busy, you could prep this the night before, put some, saran wrap on it, and then just put it in the oven as soon as you walk home, or have your kids put it in the oven, or whatever. You get the point, right? So, but since I have some vegetables on the side, the Italian in me has to put some olive oil on this and some salt and season the potatoes up as well. And basically this is just gonna cook for however long it takes at 400 for your meat to be 165 and for your potatoes obviously to be done, right? Now season however you want. And this is going to go in the oven. So if you make something like that, please tag me. I always think that sometimes my cooking is too simple, but then, it's not simple for everyone. So that's all right. So here we go. Put a little bit of olive oil. Get that in there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then in the oven it goes. Doesn't that look cool? So if you have a big family, this is for you. If you don't want to cook every single day, every single night, right? You could make this on a Friday, eat it on a Sunday again, or I like what Debbie said, is take the other meatloaf and just wrap it up and put it in your freezer and you can take it out another day. So this pan is perfect for like cook once, eat twice. Make a big pot of lasagna, make a big pot of baked pasta, baked ziti, whatever, and then you can put the rest in the oven as well. 2 whole chickens, fried rotisserie chickens, you can make them yourself as well. So if you have any questions, comment below. But I do want to remind you guys that I go live every single Friday, unless I'm traveling for work or something, at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you follow. And there's always 3 ways you can get our products. So number 1 is when you spend $90 or more, you get a free gift. $150 or more, you get free shipping. So make sure you check the link tree in my bio. Or if you're part of one of the virtual parties, you go to a virtual party where it's happening right now, and you go follow that host link. Number 2 is if you see a lot of these things and you're like, hey, I want to host a virtual party. What is that? Tell me more. I would love to help you host a virtual party as well, and we work together, and I help you earn a big fat shopping spree, and you can get our stand mixer for half price. You earn a lot of free stuff and a lot of discounts as well. And number 3, today is the last day, okay, March 31st at 12 p.m. Central Time. I have a coupon code that expires for 25% off all of our starter kits, which are about 70% off retail price, and you get a chance to earn the mixer for free as well. I'm one of the top leaders in my company, and I have a huge team, and I love to help coach like-minded people. Now, I'm not saying this is a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that, right? I do look for people that like to work, people that like to show up, and I will match your energy, okay? So if you have any questions, comment below. I'm going to put this in the oven and follow my stories, follow along, and I'll show you how this whole thing looks in about 30 to 45 minutes, something like that. Make sure you fill out the form to receive free weekly recipes and enter to win. Hi, Aurora. Hello. We have those nights. Yep, we all have those fend for yourself nights, right? Have never put potatoes in it. You know, I love potatoes, okay? It is potatoes are like pasta. You can have pasta and potatoes all the time. And my kids love them, so it's just an easy thing to always add on. I guess, look, Alicia, I never thought about putting the veggies back in. See, so I should share more of the things that I just do that I just think are super silly and stupid. But, you know, I scroll TikTok all day and I'm like, I could make that. Like, I make that all the time, but I never think that somebody could benefit from it. So I promise you I'll share more of my simple things that I do in hopes that I can help everyone just get dinner on the table. Okay? So have a great Friday and ciao for now. Don't forget to share. Appreciate it.